Okay people, back to the video that I was supposed to make today. The first video I was supposed to make. Now, it's on arming yourself and weaponry. Now, when I go to some people's house, or you might go to some people's house, you might see them with freaking weapons on the walls and in cases for decorations and stuff like that. They have freaking sword on the mantelpiece, you know. I like that idea, but some of these people, they have never used their weapon before. They're not familiar with the handling of their weapon, their swords, their knives, their collectible handguns. Some people have never even fired a gun. And in the changing society that we're in, and things are going to be heading to a possibly dark scenario, you need to familiarize yourself with knowing your weapon. And I'm going to introduce to you a few of the weapons I have and a few of the weapons I'm going to get. Now, first, I'm going to start out with freaking something like my freaking nunchucks. Now, this is basically just for exercise for me and practice. So you're not going to bring this to a freaking fight or a freaking, if you're going to combat with somebody into a freaking war. This is basically for practice for me. I'm not going to get into a fight with somebody, or somebody going to break into my house. I'm going to reach for nunchucks. Now, the least I'm going to reach for is for a knife or a gun or a machete, But this is just what I have in my arsenal just for play. Now, this is more my lethal nunchucks. Now, this could really hurt. Now, say for instance somebody breaking your house and you don't have a gun and you want to use something that could really hurt. Now, these plexiglass nunchucks, trust me, when I first got these, I practiced my ass off, and I hit this section right here. It's the so-called funny bone. Trust me, it ain't funny, alright? But now I'm perfect with these. I use these like I use my freaking fork, knives, and spoons. It's very easy. It gives me a great workout when I use these. And for busting somebody's ass with this, oh, nasty. It's good to have a pair of nunchucks like these. These plexiglass ones, they don't break. I haven't broke mine yet. It's still in good condition. So a pair of nunchucks like these is better to have than these. These are just for practice and speed. But these really right here is for hurting and breaking somebody's skull. You could actually kill somebody with this. But like again, you're not going to use this in combat mode. Not. This is just basically like a second thought. Alright. Now let's move on to something more lethal. Oh, sorry, hold on. Now these nunchucks are made myself. See, I wanted something that I could use both my hands because I got so good using the plexiglass. I said, you know what? I need to make something that I could use both my hands with. And I designed these. I made these myself. You strap your hand in and grab the chains and you just go buck wild, You just go crazy. Yeah, I like these a lot. I made these myself. Just 2 pieces of wood and put some scar designs on it, if you could see. Very nice. And the chains I got from a hardware store, and the link and everything. If you want some more info how to make these, you can email me and I'll tell you how to make them, and where you can pick up the hardware from and make them yourself. Now, this freaking combat knife right here. Now, this is one of those army survival knives, and it has a jagged edge and the blade and the knuckle duster. Very nasty piece of stuff, but if you take a close look, mine have been starting to develop a little bit of rust. I haven't been taking care of it, but I need to. It's not very sharp, but I need to sharpen it. It used to be sharp, but after ignoring it for a while, it's gone to shit. But this is a good piece of equipment to have to take into combat. Stealth, all black. And it also has the strap belt you put in your arm, and you put it over it. You can wear it underneath your garment, underneath your shirt, you know, very stealth-like. Keep it right here. I actually had this with me one time in Miami with my cousin, and he had his gun with him. And we went to a concert. It was outdoor and everything, so it was no pat down, but there was a stampede in the crowd. And everybody was charging towards my cousin and me, you know, in our direction. And my cousin just lifted his shirt with his shoulders gun, and I opened my shirt and say, no, not this way, go the next way. And everybody just merged the next way. That was a beautiful day because, boy, I thought we was going to die that day. We was going to die just by being stampede. But anyways, this is a beautiful tool to have, a beautiful knife to have. You know, you can wear it under your garment. And it also has the clip right here. Without the strap, the shoulder, the freaking holster, you could clip it to your waist or in the back. It's up to you. However you want to wear it, this is a good tool to have. Now, my miniature blade. Now, this little buck knife right here, it's like fits. It's not even bigger than my freaking hand. Now, it's very. This could give a nice puncture wound because it's so skinny, but yet still so freaking sharp. You know, these you can't flash open with this knife specifically. You can't flash open. I tried and I can't because it doesn't have much weight. It's very light. The bigger version that I lost has more weight, and you could flash open real quick. But this you can't. You gotta open with your hand. This is very nasty. You could carry it in your pocket. A female could carry it in a purse. You could even tuck this shit in your freaking shoe, the side of your shoe, and carry this knife in. It's very nice. I like it. You could flash it open by the blade, but I wouldn't advise it because it could slip out of your freaking hand because it's so small. Okay? Now, we move on to the freaking Panther stun gun. Now, the first time I saw this was in my freaking cousin's car. He had one. And I said, man, this looks nasty. And I actually zapped myself with this shit. And trust me, that was the first and the last time I ever did that. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Me and my ex-girlfriend used to play around with this shit. She used to zap me and I used to zap her. So funny shit. She used to have me run around the house. Then I take it and I zap her ass with it. We used to have some crazy fun there. But that's many years ago. But a stun gun is very good to have, you know, in your house. Or the good to have on you in a time of need when you need weapons that, you know, you could carry with you. And this needs to be charged, but as you can hear, it has juice. Let me show you. It has enough juice to zap somebody. But that's just a few of my weapons. Next and final, I'll show you my knife. Okay? See you out.